Alright, 10th graders. So just to review here, when analyzing Shakespearean sonnets, there are going to be three quatrains followed by a couplet for a total of 14 lines. Now, I think the best way to analyze and really understand what these poems and what message Shakespeare is trying to get across with these poems is to take it kind of stanza by stanza. So looking at the first four lines first and trying to establish, what is the main theme or metaphor, going to the second quatrain and seeing how that theme or metaphor is extended or complicated, followed by going to the third stanza where you go to the peripeteia, which is a twist or a conflict that is being introduced, oftentimes with the first word being but, and then lastly followed by the couplet where it summarizes the entirety of the metaphor or the problem, and also kind of leaves the reader with a new concluding image. Okay, so what I would like you to do is complete this Shakespearean sonnet close reading activity. It's only one sonnet where I'm asking you to analyze the sonnet by asking these three questions. This is arguably my favorite sonnet of Shakespeare's, and I think that it's fun and really easy to interpret, so I would like you to give it a try. Please take it quatrain by quatrain and then followed by the couplet at the end. Try to read it in iambic pentameter if anything is maybe not making sense or you don't understand how a word rhymes. Kind of put yourself in the mind of Shakespeare and think how he was trying to make it rhyme by using iambic pentameter. And please answer these questions in complete sentences, all right? You will not be able to unlock the next unit or the next assignment until you complete and submit this with Google Docs, which we've already done before. So it makes a copy of it for you in this Google Drive assignment, and then once you are finished, you are able to submit. Okay, so I really like this sonnet. I want you to focus on these three questions. Think about how Shakespeare is describing his mistress in these first three quatrains. He is not very nice. Okay, I want you to think about how he's describing her. And then I want you to think about how his tone shifts in the third quatrain and really look closely to the wording used in this third quatrain as opposed to these first two. And then lastly, I want you to think about what issue is raised in the first three quatrains. So if you're analyzing and thinking about how he's describing his mistress in these first three quatrains, you'll be able to explain the issue raised. And then in the couplet, I want you to figure out how he addresses this issue or this problem and how he solves it. Okay, what is his final conclusion with this? All right, 10th graders, I want to emphasize something with analyzing poetry, which is a big reason as to why I fell in love with teaching English and working with poems and literature, is because as long as you're able to explain in complete sentences, as long as you're able to explain your analyzation of things or the way you interpreted things, it's going to be hard for me to tell you that you're wrong. So I want you to be creative, and I want you to go into this assignment with without having the fear of sounding stupid or being wrong. Okay, as long as you're able to support what you're saying, that's what I want you to do. All right, let me know if you have any questions, and make sure you complete these three questions and submit when done.